harvesting method and appropriate time. This is the most critical aspect for the success of your bamboo venture. Many people give up precisely because they lack basic knowledge at this stage. Before continuing, I will present below in your paper the terror of anyone who dares to work with bamboo, the weevil, called Dinoderus minutus, or bamboo borer. This 2.5 millimeter insect has different habits than termites and ants, as it does not form colonies, which we can identify and neutralize. The weevil spreads and reproduces without a matrix, a queen. So, susceptible bamboos house the insect's eggs, and when they hatch, they occupy new bamboos, destroying a building in a few months, leaving only the bamboo bark completely whole. In short, it is not possible to combat this pest. It must be avoided. There is no point using poison, varnish, burnt oil, or any other product. You will waste time and money. Be aware, however, that it is easy to avoid contamination as long as you plan and work accordingly. To avoid this boring borer, you must follow one or more of the following steps. Whenever possible, harvest bamboo during the waning moon of the month without the letter R, which means May, June, July, and August, valid for the southern hemisphere. Because it is during this period that the plant stores most of its sap, water with dissolved sugars, which is a delicacy that every bug likes. In its rhizomes, to be able to launch new shoots in spring. This simple care will give the bamboo a useful life of up to 5 years. A little longer if you apply a good varnish, which is cheaper, and a waterproofing stain, which is more expensive. If your intention is not commercial or building houses and large projects, it is already a good deal. This solution will require you to harvest bamboo only during 4 specific weeks of the year, according to the solar and lunar calendar. If it's just to clear the clump, or if you manage to put together a group of people with chainsaws, it is possible to harvest a lot of bamboo. In the case of woody bamboo, a team of 5 experienced people with a chainsaw and ropes and a lot of health and stamina can manage 5 to 7 clumps per day. The tools used will define whether you are an adventurer, an amateur, or a professional. An adventurer can cut down woody bamboos with only a machete, but it is common in this case for the lower part to show cracks, precisely the thickest and the most valuable part. Furthermore, the entire bamboo stump will be scarred, which could harm the development of the clump, which means the next year you won't have as many shoots as you would be. The most prepared bamboo grower will also use a sharp saw, a chainsaw, and rope. This saw, called the sharp saw, enters between the bamboo poles. It enters easily, allowing faster, more energetic movement, something impossible with only a machete when the bamboo is clumping. The professional bamboo cutter will use all the tools. The chainsaw, which is the main tool for our work, even that can get stuck in the bamboo, so you have to continue cutting with the other tools. In addition, to use the essential PPE for your eyes, your hands and ears. Bamboo sticks can pierce your eyes, cut or stick your hands, especially when it cracks. And the gasoline chainsaw makes a lot of noise. Feet also need protection from venomous animals like snakes. PPE costs little. Healthcare costs much more. The bamboo comb should be properly cut just above the first node, without leaving space for water to accumulate. Otherwise, the stump will rot and harm the rhizomes. This is a common problem with woody bamboo. A little care can prevent major damage. For woody bamboo, make a pig's knot with the rope to pull the bamboo out. Only harvest mature bamboo, that is, between 5 and 7 years old. It is easy to identify. They have lost their sheaths and started to form lichens. These indicators show that the bamboo is already well formed. An important detail: after 7 years, the bamboo will naturally dry out and die. Therefore, it is necessary to prune the oldest stems annually, which means you will have to do a sustainable management. Otherwise, after 10 years, the bush will become ugly and the new shoots will not have space to develop well. Last detail: once a harvest, the 12-hour period for chemical or fire treatment begins, which we'll see in the next chapter. After this period, the bamboo cells, or parenchyma, they close, and the sap inside the bamboo will transform into starch, a delicatessen for the weevils. Therefore, if you are going to harvest and treat bamboo, plan carefully how much you are able to treat, so as not to lose your service and harm your plantation. If natural conditions are favorable when in moon in the months without harm, your work will not be completely lost. However, if the proposal is precisely to extract the maximum sap from bamboos for the production of cosmetics and cleaning products, for example, you can ignore the recommendations above and grind the bamboos as soon as they are harvested. How great is the harvest that comes from your kindness. Psalms 65:11. Work as if everything depended on you, and pray as if everything depended on God. A letter from Saint Augustine.